Well, Jay, what did you think of Ready Player One?
It sure was a movie.
If I was 12 years old, I would love this movie. I'd have no complaints about it.
Anyway, while I was watching Ready Player One, I noticed some stuff. Just some things.
It is so incredibly dumb.
Every single time the movie mentioned Duran Duran, he would go, "Woo!"
Ah, what the hell? What do I have to lose?
Oh boy. Ready Player One is one of the most interesting movies that I know about, but not from anything in the movie itself, but the discourse surrounding it. Because when it came out, it seemed like everybody was talking about it. It was sort of inescapable. The movie was based on a best-selling book, it had a huge budget, good cast, tons of marketing and appeal, and to top it all off, Steven Spielberg himself was directing the whole thing. Oh, you know. That guy. It quite literally has everything you would want for a movie to be talked about for years to come. So why does nobody seem to remember that it even existed? That's a question that will probably remain unanswered for a while. Alright, enough about what other people think of this film. What do I think of it? I really don't know. Because when I saw it for the first time, I thought it was one of the best movies I've ever seen. Yeah, I know, I used to be a fucking idiot. The main reason I liked it so much was because it was quite literally nostalgia, the movie. The amount of references, homages, fan service, or what have you completely blinded my younger self. But for me to truly view this movie now in a new light, I need to shut off that inner fanboy in me.
Yeah, I think the hat's just too much.
Another quick thing I think I should mention, because Ready Player One is based on the book of the same name, I should preface by saying that I personally haven't read the book myself. And with every single movie based on a book that comes out, you get a lot of people that are quick to say things like, the book is so much better than the movie. You gotta read the book before you can watch the movie. But apparently the Ready Player One book isn't even that good, so I don't even know what to think about that. Wait, why am I even talking this much about books? Let's get back on track. It's about darn time that I finally figure out how I feel about this movie, without my idiotic teenage mindset inside of me.
But is there a genuinely good movie beneath all the references? Well, let's find out. This is Ready Player One. So the movie begins with our main character, Wade, just going about his day in the trailer park. Hey, I guess you can say he's going through 8 Mile. Hey, I can make references too.
Hello, Wade.
Hello, Miss Gilmore.
What's the matter? Like getting you down?
That's very on the nose, lady.
Are you ready for way too much?
Exposition.
Wade then talks about how his parents died, and how the whole world went down the metaphorical toilet.
Columbus is the fastest growing city on Earth.
Columbus? Out of all places on the earth, Columbus? Okay.
James Halliday saw the future, and then he built it.
So then Wade explains the Oasis, which is like, it's like a VR chat on steroids.
Check out this place. Check it out! It's a casino the size of a planet.
I see Steven Spielberg got that taste. He's got that Cowboy Bebop planet. I see you, my man. I see you.
Yeah, that's me. Well, that's my avatar. At least until I feel like changing.
Oh god, he sounds like a total dick. So then Wade talks about his best friend on the Oasis, some dude named H. Yeah, real creative.
Holy shit, he killed Freddy Krueger faster than the Dream Child.
He's my best friend, period.
It's kind of sad when you think about it.
Even though I've never actually met him in the real world.
Yeah, that's what I said.
This an artifact hunt?
Yup, Gregarious 120.
Turn into any giant robot for 2 minutes. That's rad.
Being Teletubby, bro.
If you get killed, your avatar can come back to life, but you lose all your stuff. Your clothes.
Kid, chill, it's not that deep. Your freaking Hello Kitty avatar died. I don't know why you're...
Since people spend most of their time in the Oasis, losing your shit means, well, losing your shit.
It's funny because suicide joke. So then Wade talks about how the Oasis was made with Halliday and his co-partner. He has a name, but Simon Pegg plays him, so I'll call him Simon Pegg because screw that.
And then, on January 7th, 2040, he died. And what he left behind changed everything.
So then Halliday is like, okay, before I die, I'm gonna like make these keys and like place them all over the oasis. And whoever finds the 3 keys gets the freaking ultimate treasure. What is that ultimate treasure? Taxes.
$500 million, $500 billion.
Or money that can be taxed heavily, the same thing. Okay, also, why do these kids want this money? What are they gonna spend it on?
And total control of the oasis itself.
Oh yeah, you also technically own a business. Yeah, good luck managing that, you stupid kid.
The keys aren't just laying around under a rock somewhere.
Oh shit. I found one.
Let the hunt for Halliday's Easter egg
You ready for the weakest title drop ever?
begin.
Damn, that sucks. So then Wade is like, the first key is in this race thing that no one has beaten for like 5 years.
The only ones still trying are the Gunters, as in egg hunters. Oh, and of course, the Sixers. The Sixers work for Iowa, Innovative Online Industries.
Crap, wrong footage.
They have a support team made up of Halliday scholars. Like me, they spend all their time studying pop culture that Halliday was obsessed with.
Hey, that's me. I'm kidding, my life isn't that pathetic.
They're just following the orders of the head of IOI, this dickweed named Nolan Sorrento.
What are you talking about? He looks like a nice guy. Just a heads up, because this movie is made by Warner Brothers, a lot of the references are stuff that they already own. I mean, you can't really blame them paying for royalties when you just have all this stuff in the vault. I don't know, it makes sense to me.
First to the key!
First to the egg.
Hey, come on over, have some fun with Crazy Taxi!
H, are you seeing this? I think it's Artemis.
The Artemis, the Sixer Fixer.
I've seen all her walkthroughs, her Twitch streams. It's her.
Jesus Christ, man, stop being down bad for someone you don't even know. She did the thing, you know, the bike and the slide, because it's Akira. Okay, I know I'm supposed to keep my inner fanboy in, but you gotta admit, this racing scene is sick. Haha, fuck you, Batman.
You got it, you got it.
You don't got it.
Wade then makes Artemis bail out because he thinks she'll lose, or he just wants to get cocked.
You see, this is why Godzilla is better than King Kong. No respect for Akira.
But he looks at me, and I look at him, and he looks at me.
Oh, H, well, he's my friend, but he could fix it for you.
Where'd you find an iron giant?
Find it. I'm building it.
Must resist the fanboy.
Oh, hey, check this out.
Oh, Zeke, yo.
The Galactica, of course.
These are my babies, all right, man.
Sulaco from Aliens.
That's how I talk to girls, honestly. There's a reason I'm single.
Favorite shooter?
Excuse me?
James Halliday's favorite first-person shooter. What?
Oh, GoldenEye.
Playing as?
Odd job.
Oh, and his favorite food was Hot Pockets. Favorite restaurant was Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh my god, no wonder he's dead.
I'll wave to you from the finish line. McFly.
Reference.
That went well.
Thanks to you, Big Mouth.
Wade.
Shit. I gotta go.
Oh man, I hope Wade has a dysfunctional family to go back to.
The skin that kicks ass.
I zeroed out because of your broke-ass gloves.
Oh, joy.
How much of our house money did you spend on upgrades?
Well, all of it. But I was gonna win.
Sure.
Our house! Our goddamn
My boys
house!
were in that challenge. You couldn't have beat them in a boot suit, you noob.
Oh god, you couldn't freaking beat him, you knew. What'd you say? That's unintentionally the funniest thing I've seen in a long time.
Alex, call the police.
No, we are not calling the cops!
Hello, police, what you need? My son called me a noob!
I swear to G.O.D. Wade Watts, if I catch you touching my stuff again...
I'm sorry, I can't get over it.
Wade Watts. My dad picked that name because it sounded like a superhero's alter ego. But he died when I was a kid. My mom, too.
You said this already, bitch!
Halliday hated making rules. Why is that line sticking in my head? Maybe it's because Artemis said it, and she's hot.
The hell you say?
Maybe it's because that line means something, and I missed it.
So then Wade goes into this freaking massive library where like all the Halliday's stuff is. They got like his memories, every like movie he's seen, every game. It's basically his brain, and honestly it opens up more questions than answers.
Gregarious Games 2029 Office
Party. Yes, you've only seen it 1,000 times. Why not go back?
So then Wade goes into this specific memory and he's like, I don't know, maybe I'll like find something of importance.
You have to make some rules.
I don't want to make any more rules.
Okay, I guess he's down bad for Halliday and that one chick.
Why can't we go backwards? Backwards. Really fast. Fast as... Really put the pedal to the metal, you know?
That is very specific. So then he goes to try the race again and decides to just go backwards. How is he the first person to try this? I honestly find it really hard to believe that for all this time, no one even like thought or even tried to just go backwards. You know, like think outside the box. A freaking like 5-year-old could have thought about that. Oh, just go backwards.
Back again so soon? You figured something out. Parzival, tell me.
I understand nothing. So he goes backwards and basically just like skips the entire race and gets to the end.
Nice racing, Padawan.
Mr. Halliday, it's such an honor.
Bro, chill. He's not even real. He's not there. So he gets the first key, but he also gets a clue of where to find the next key.
Who is this Parzival, and how the hell is he winning?
Well, here's a better question.
You're fired.
So then the IOI guys are like,
Business. Numbers. Is this working? Yes.
Dude, you won the key and got 100,000 coins? What the hell's a cataclysm?
A bomb. Kills every avatar on the planet.
Who want that?
I don't know, some kind of supervillain.
20,000 for the holy hand grenade? That's a steal.
Agreed.
Zemeckis cube. I need one of those.
What does it even do? You just bought it. This guy is irresponsible with his money.
X1 haptic boot suit.
Wait, I thought you hated these guys and you're buying their products? Yeah, you are really irresponsible with your money. So the evil businessman also, you know, goes to the Oasis and also just has his password just lying around. What a smart guy! And his avatar is evil Clark Kent. So is this like Zack Snyder's other Justice League cut or what?
Hi, Rock, old friend. How are you?
To be honest, I have kind of a neck thing. It's like a carpal tunnel.
Oh, it's the guy from Deadpool. Neat. So then they're meeting up because he found something?
The Orb of Osavox. It creates an impenetrable magic shield that can only be taken down by a magic spell.
Oh, well, I guess you explained that well. Thanks for doing my work.
I have another job for you.
Let me guess. You want him off the scoreboard.
What's the matter with you, dude? I thought you'd be cool with guys named Wade. So then Artemis is like, oh, I got the key too, because I was there. And then Parzival told H got it, and then these two, nobodies, also found it. You won't get to know them a lot, so it's best if they were just gone.
A creator who hates his own creation.
It's The Shining. I'm sorry, the first paragraph gave it away.
Retrace your steps, escape your past, and the key of Jade will be yours at last. What part of your past are you trying to escape, Halliday?
I don't know, maybe he didn't pay his tax returns. So then Parzival and Artemis are like looking for clues. Obviously, how are you gonna find that key if you don't look at a man's life for like, God knows how, that's really messed up when you think about it.
Check this out. You know who that is?
Is that Sorrento?
Yes.
So it turns out that Sorrento used to be an intern in Halliday's company, but he wanted to be more than just that.
Can you fast forward to the stuff about Halliday's date?
What? Halliday actually went on a date?
Yeah, I know. Gamers go on dates. It's crazy.
Did you at least get her name?
Karen.
Okay, Karen Underwood.
No, Karen Underwood. As in Ogden Morrow's wife?
Okay, so it turns out that girl that Halliday went on a date with, when she died, he was so distraught over that one date that he like deleted like everything about her because, you know, it's hard to think about a friend or whatever.
It makes no sense. She was an important part of both their lives.
I'll bet you anything. All my coin.
What coin? You probably already spent it all on stupid stuff.
You free Thursday?
Who, me?
No, him.
So then they get an idea that maybe the key is in some kind of dance club because dance, obviously.
Did she just ask me out?
And I was starting to like her.
All right.
I don't do that.
Damn, man, just give him a high five. I'll do it.
So Parzival gets ready for his date with Artemis, but H has his concerns.
Buckaroo Banzai.
Yeah.
You're gonna wear the outfit from your favorite movie. Don't be that guy.
I am that guy.
I once tried to dress up as Vi to prom. I'm kidding, I didn't. But I thought about it.
Artemis gets me. She'll get my outfit. There's just this connection. I mean, sometimes we even...
Finish each other's sentences?
That's what I was gonna say.
She could actually be a 300-pound dude who lives in his mama's basement in suburban Detroit.
That is also oddly specific. Jesus Christ, he looks like some kind of scuba diver.
Hey, Parzival.
It's a furry. You see, furry's no good.
Get out of town. Buckaroo Banzai.
You look awesome.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah, my man's gonna get cucked.
So what's the plan? Are you gonna kill their avatars? Zero them out?
I mean, zeroing out also means to kill them, so I don't know, take your pick.
So Halliday built it for her.
But they never made it past the first date. So Halliday's the creator.
Who hates his own creation?
You idiots, this is not The Shining.
So then they just decide to dance, cause what else are you gonna do at an under 18 club?
You come prepared?
Prepared?
I beg your pardon?
Oh, bro, she wet in his dick, the fuck?
Okay, this is literally virtual sexual harassment.
Maybe it'd be cool if we met up in the real world.
Nah, you'd be disappointed.
Man, this is a nice moment. I hope nothing ruins it.
My name's Wade.
What? Stop.
Well, Buckaroo blows it.
Yep, he's a fucking idiot too.
IOI always in the way.
You work for their boss. I don't know why you're complaining.
I just bought this. Zemeckis Cube. Turns everything back in time, 60 seconds.
Oh, so it's a cheat code.
You were amazing.
Should have kicked him in the dick. So then Artemis is like, freaking IOI killed my dad, that's why I hate them mother effers.
You live inside this illusion, and I can't afford to let you distract me.
You distracted me.
Oh my god, I should have never been a part of you. Don't forget why'd you ask me on the date? So then the two bad guys are like, yo, I found this mother effer's identity. So then Nolan and this one lady talk, and Nolan's like, yo, can you like do something that will definitely put us both in jail by the end of the movie? And she was like, sure. You better answer the call. It's rude to ghost somebody.
Where am I?
IOI Plaza. You're a hologram in the real world.
So then Nolan's like, if you'll work for me, I'm gonna give you like so much shit you have no idea.
You want the ship from Defender?
Sorrento then goes on about how he'd make all the schools in the Oasis the ones from Ferris Bueller.
That's a great idea.
Is it? They're just normal high schools. I don't know. That's a stupid idea.
Which school? Ridgemont or Faber?
Fast Times at Ridgemont High, not John Hughes. It's a trap.
I guess he is a villain. I can't believe you don't appreciate Ferris Bueller.
So Sorrento basically doesn't respect pop culture, so it makes the audience think something along the lines of,
it's a discrimination to nerds everywhere.
And then Wade's like,
I think you're full of shit.
We should be grateful, Wade.
so then Nolan's like, I know where you live, and I'm gonna do some evil shenanigans. Oh yeah. Terrorism!
This boot suit's pretty awesome. Thanks for that.
Shut your face, noob.
Let's go!
go. Come on, start moving now, people. Let's go. The boss wants us out of the building, so let's make it happen.
He looks very distraught. I mean, those guys were kind of dicks, but maybe emotion wouldn't hurt you.
Contact H, Daito, Sho, and Artemis. IOI came for me in the real world. They gotta be coming after you, so wherever you are.
Oh no! I don't know who that is.
Rise and shine, Mr. Freeman.
Sorry about the blindfold.
Artemis?
My real name is Samantha, but yeah.
So it turns out they've been living pretty close to one another this whole time.
That's very convenient.
For the record, you said I would be disappointed when I met you, but I'm not.
Jesus Christ, man. Stop fumbling it!
You have a birthmark. So what?
Okay, I guess now is a good time to mention this. There's not a lot of like the human side of the story. Like it's mostly in, the virtual world. I'm glad that we have this like moment with like actual human beings connecting. I hope it takes us somewhere.
Oh shit! Huh? I just figured it out.
Figure what out?
The second clue, I know what it means.
Well, there it goes.
We've been thinking about it too literally. The leap not taken, the leap Halliday didn't take, is with Kira.
The place where the leap wasn't taken.
Where the date was.
At the movies.
You now realize their date was at the movies. Let's go to a freaking club.
So then Parzival and Artemis get the Geek Squad ready to find the second key.
The Shining.
Can you like fuck off back to the virtual world? This real world stuff is way too awkward.
Are you absolutely sure you want to go here?
Stop being such a pussy, okay, pal?
You could say that the references are a bit overwhelming, but it's an excuse to listen to the Shining theme again. Fanboy out. Fanboy out.
I've never seen The Shining. Is it really scary?
I have to watch it through my fingers.
He's gonna shit himself.
Oh, the keys they give Jack at the beginning of the movie.
Hello, Danny.
So.
Where's H?
H! No, 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 no!
No, you'll trigger a reference. So then H just like pisses about in The Shining. It's kind of cool, but it's kind of a waste of time.
Plus, there was this crazy naked zombie lady in there.
There are no zombies in The Shining.
Yeah, no kidding. You're in it.
Hey, yo, I saw a picture of Kira.
Bunch of jackasses.
Halliday's greatest fear wasn't The Shining or any book or movie. His biggest fear was kissing a girl.
Ha! Me.
That's the leap he couldn't take.
Can I hear Midnight, the Stars, and You? Danke. Can y'all stop making noises? I'm trying to enjoy the song.
Samantha eventually makes it to the goal, or girl in this scenario.
You destroyed my corporeal form.
Thank you. Kira was a very beautiful.
Go on.
Yeah, freaking shut up. I don't bring about your past relationships and how they didn't work.
So then the rest of the squad also get the second key, and that makes the bad guys find out that Wade is still alive. But Sorrento's wing girl, Finale, what a name that is, found someone from Samantha's camp and plans to track him down.
Bro, let this man live. He just wants to buy carrots. A bunch of assholes. So then they like briefly try to like figure out the third clue. But you'd be mistaken if they actually figure it out. Someone else just solves it just like that. They don't even like read it out. They just talk about it. So it's like, okay, this clue means nothing if we're not even gonna... whatever.
Wade, you understand Halliday. You know him better than anyone.
He subbed to his OnlyFans for a reason.
This is a raid. I know you had them cheat codes in GTA.
You first.
I'm right behind you. Go now.
And then they do the cliche, go on, I'll stay behind. You matter most, I guess.
I hope you like prison food.
She thinks she's a good villain.
Never trust someone you meet in the Oasis.
H!
You see, I knew this was VR chat.
Come on, they've spotted us.
Oh, I guess he's there too.
How did IOI find the third challenge so fast?
Cause this movie can't be 3 hours long, man.
Show?
Yeah, I'm 11, so what?
So what? You just experienced The Shining. You're way too young for that.
Wade and Helen then think of a plan to rescue Samantha.
How much about Sorrento's rig do you remember?
Kind of everything.
It's his own damn fault because he was such an idiot. Oh yes, let me just leave my password here. Surely no one will try to steal it or look like... So then Samantha is like sort of like in jail at the IOI place. And then they basically make her do slave labor in the Oasis. So that's just lovely.
So what is this challenge? Some sort of video game thing?
You live in a video game. What are you talking about?
The final challenge is quite simply beating a specific Atari game. I mean, so much for a final challenge. Oh, just beat a game, lol. He also asked for the shield to be ready to go.
The Orb of Ossifix.
You didn't even say it right. You noob. So then he like says a spell that I think is in Russian. I don't know. A lot of like magic spells sound like they're in Russian. I guess it's the most magical language.
Where is she?
Your mom's house.
I think he pissed himself.
Alright, let me explain. So basically, God, this is way too complicated for its own good. When he like went through that portal, he kind of like logged off. I don't know where exactly, but they somehow like accessed where he would go and made him come to where they wanted him. And then they built like a replica of his office.
A fixed rig like Sorrento's is easy to locate, hard to hack.
Unless he's stupid enough to leave his password line around.
Let's just continue. I don't know.
Artie.
Z.
So then they help Samantha escape because apparently Sorrento's not the only idiot. His whole company's an idiot because in every like little freaking jail cell, there's a manual way to like get out of the prison cell. The bad guys are just terrible at being bad guys.
So then Samantha gets Sorrento's login info to sign into his Oasis account. She also tells Wade,
You need to raise an army.
An army?
Like this is some kind of virtual world war.
This is real. You're tapping my feet.
I don't see anything in the book saying that Sorrento had a brain. Okay, I just flipped to some random page just for this bit. Look what I found. Hot Cock 007.
Find him. I will find him.
So then Samantha goes into Sorrento's office and like finds how to like deactivate the artifact because he bought it. So then Wade makes a whole speech about how, freaking look at this thing. Some poopy head is behind this.
Because I found something much bigger than just myself. I found love.
Oh my god, he has such a way with words.
And I don't want to lose that to this colossal douchebag, Nolan Sorrento.
This guy.
He thinks that we won't even put up a fight.
Did his voice just crack?
Activate the Iron Giant.
Don't let the fanboy out, don't let it out.
Ask yourselves, are you willing to zero out for the Oasis?
No.
I am Parzival of the High Five.
Are you kidding me? They called their group the High Five? That is the cheesiest thing I've ever heard.
In the name of James Halliday himself, help us save the Oasis.
Reference?
Well, this stinks.
So then Samantha like suits up in one of the soldier guys and is like, this shield going down.
All 3 sword quests. What's next?
Dark Cavern.
Super Breakout. It's adventure.
Play adventure.
I have a feeling that's the one.
So then Samantha tries to deactivate the shield with a speaker drone.
Bro, there is no way her broken ass Russian is gonna deactivate that shield.
First to the key!
Bro, the fanboy.
Adventure.
We know
Okay, fanboy side, this whole action sequence is very nice.
Then, during all the craziness, Samantha quite literally drops in to tell Wade about Adventure. But in the real world, Finale and IOI found their van and are on their asses.
Saito! What are you getting into this fight?
Shut up, the audience barely knows me.
Yo, Z! Try this little guy!
It's fucking Chucky!
Okay, that was a good one. I don't know, maybe it would have been a little bit better if they like used a quote from his movies.
You stupid you filthy Did you f with me?
So then Sorrento's like, F this, I'm gonna actually do something.
Mechagodzilla!
I'm trying, guys, I really am.
Oh! Somebody! Oh! He needs some milk!
Daito, we need you!
Fucking idiot.
And then Mechagodzilla and Gundam 01 fight, and
Fanboy out. Fanboy out.
but it's ultimately cut short because of movie budget.
First to the egg.
Plus L, plus ratio, plus OG Godzilla better.
And then the Iron Giant and Samantha try to take down Mechagodzilla.
Shit, it's her.
What, you just gonna stare at her or are you just gonna do anything? Yeah, he did.
She never left. She's still here.
I don't know, try your mom's house.
What am I gonna do?
So then the Iron Giant like sacks himself to save the others. I hope he does a Terminator 2 reference. Thanks, I guess.
Artie, we've got this. You need to log out. Artie, I'm serious. Sorrento's crazy. He'll kill you.
Bro, no he wouldn't. He's too much of a pussy.
Get out of IOI and meet us at River South.
Freaking wrecked, noob.
Get it together, Sixer. Back to respawn. Holy hand grenade. How much did that cost?
This better be some dope stuff. That's it.
Wait.
Let him cook.
Yeah!
Everyone who wins loses
credibility.
Wade then goes on about how the goal isn't to win the game, but to find an Easter egg hidden within the game.
Really? Let me finish it for you.
I thought he died.
Dude, that's the Cataclysm!
Oh wow, it's that thing that shouldn't even exist in the game.
I will never let the future of the Oasis rest in your hands, Nolan Sorrento.
Why is his lip animation so bad? I'm sorry, I just had to say that.
One.
Wait, I thought you were bluffing.
Fanboy out. Fanboy out. Finally, someone just kicked someone in the dick.
No, 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 no! No, no, no!
How does it work? Has it got like a remote or is there a button?
You think that's gonna affect their stock price? I mean, damn, the whole company might just go under for that. Nice.
Is that her? Red hair, IOI uniform, doesn't know what planet she's on? That's her.
Oh, sorry, I'm just missing the uniform.
Wait, I thought the Cataclysm went off. How are you still playing?
Extra life, long story. Sorry I shot you.
Yeah, my bad, I shoot my new girlfriends all the time. Anyways, the IOI peeps are starting to really gain on the van.
Ow. Give me that.
Yeah, maybe don't give your boss a gun. I don't think that leads to anything good.
The final key. is being broadcast.
And then Wade makes a little speech about how it's not all about winning games, but experiencing every little aspect about a game, and how that led to the very first Easter egg in a video game.
The creator's name.
Well, goddamn.
Do you want it or not?
I mean, comedy is not this movie's strong suit, but hey, when it hits, it hits.
Everyone watching, if you're in the Columbus Stacks, this is Parzival. My real world name is Wade Watts, and we're gonna need your help.
Bro, is my man doxing himself? What is wrong with you?
Stick the key in! How hard is it?
How about this? Shut your mouth.
So then Wade finally puts one in the hole, and Halliday's Easter egg is now his.
Damn, this crazy.
Round 1. Fight!
Since when did they become very good fighters?
But then Wade has a realization. This so-called end room is just a test, and the contract he would have signed was one that Halliday himself signed as well, which he later regretted doing.
I won't make the same mistake you did.
You see, everybody, the secret to owning a business is to not make bad business decisions.
And then the true end is revealed, the room where Halliday grew up in.
This is the button. If you push it, the whole simulation shuts down, so you now have the power to turn the Oasis off forever.
But why?
And after the most prolonged chase scene ever, Sorrento finally catches up with the van.
We know what you did here. You turn around and walk out of here while you still can.
Oh yeah, but you underestimate the powers of guns.
Reality
It's often disappointing.
is real.
Close enough.
You did it. You got the egg.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
Hooray.
I have been illuminated by the hand of God.
Drop the gun!
Oh, about time the actual police show up. Freaking company, slave labor, we don't notice. Keeping people held captive, we don't notice. Throw on tax evasion, I guess, we don't notice. Threaten a kid, you're done.
Mr. Halliday, you're not an avatar, are you?
No.
Then what are you?
I'm the Joker, baby!
I guess that's a way to go out.
Wade? Ogden Morrow?
Now, there are some people out here that would very much like to meet you.
There's something I need to do first.
Hold up, I gotta kiss my girl. Oh, the kid can experience the shiny but can't see two people kiss. Oh, okay.
I'm splitting it with my clan. We're gonna run things together.
The hell? What does the kid know about running a business? He's like 2.
That's a good choice.
No, it's not.
Anali, listen to me very carefully.
I don't know why you punched him. You committed crimes too. I don't know why you're pissy.
How'd you get here so fast?
Everyone's been watching. Of course, I've been watching a little closer than most.
You're the curator?
Well played, Parzival.
Yeah, you forget. Simon Pegg is British. He can't pull off that accent.
And then they do the thing where they try and make everything about Ogdemora and how he was more special than they let on. Yeah, no.
You know, Jim used to say the Oasis was never supposed to be a one-player game.
Ah, sequel Bay, I see you. I'm not falling for it.
Well, look who it is. It's my heroes, the High Five.
Ugh, God, what a terrible name.
Future Wade then talks about his first 2 business decisions. The first having Ogdemora sign a whatever that is, and expose IOI's slave labor, and in turn cause the whole company to
shut down. The third thing we did wasn't as popular. We closed the Oasis on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
I don't know, man. That kind of sounds like a bad business decision.
Like Halliday said, reality is the only thing that's real.
Reference? Alright, so that was Ready Player One. Is it as good as I remembered? Not really.
Yeah, I don't know what my teenage self was thinking. This movie is not that good. I mean, sure, I'm not some stupid kid that just sees all these references and just goes, oh my god, like, wow. But maybe it also can be chalked up to this movie not really aging well. I'll get into more detail why, but like, I feel like a reason why no one talks about this movie is it's just not aged well. Now let's get into the pros and cons. The pros, the effects. The effects, wow. They are really, really good. You can tell that they spent this giant budget wisely. I think the effects still hold up today. I'd go as far to say that the effects look as good or even better than the movies that have come out nowadays with their special effects. I mean, sure, it's not like perfect, but it's no big deal. They look incredible and will probably stay that way for years to come. I guess some things do age well in this movie. Wouldn't you know? The pacing. I think, personally, the pacing is done really well. Yeah, the movie is pretty long. It's a little over 2 hours. But it doesn't even feel like that because it's paced so well. There's rarely a scene or segment of the movie that just feels unimportant or just thrown together. Some scenes are not great, but they don't go on for too long, so I can't really complain. The only thing I wish that they could have improved on was like the middle of the movie. The middle just like breezes past, honestly, way too quickly. Comedy. Listen, okay, this movie ain't no Monty Python, but it is funny. I think with a movie like Ready Player One, with all the pop culture stuff, I think it would have been easy to, you know, have a lot of the comedic things be about this movie or this TV show. But thank God they didn't do that, because it just probably would have been terrible. The really good stuff. Some moments and scenes, they are pretty good. I think the best ones that come to mind for me are the racing scene, the end battle, and definitely my most favorite scene, the end when Wade talks to Halliday. The whole scene, I don't know how to describe it. It's really kind of eerie. Wade is literally talking to somebody on his way out, and like Wade has like so much questions for him, but he can't get an answer for any of them. Again, it's really eerie and just kind of odd. But I think as an ending scene for a movie, it's something that I've never really seen before, and I think they did it really well. Alright, now let's get into the cons. The weak characters. There are way too many. Just way too many weak characters in this movie. This is gonna be really hard to think. Who is the weakest? Sorrento. Oh my god. He is such a terrible villain. And not only is he a bad villain, he's just a weak character, period. The only reason he's a bad guy is because of his jealousy, I guess, for Halliday. But even then, I don't even know if that's the case, because the movie never explicitly said. If he had some sort of like, I don't know, agenda against Halliday, like, oh, maybe Halliday fired him for whatever reason, that would be a lot better than just, he's jealous. Like, a few other ones I guess I could mention are the rest of the main crew, because you got Wade and Samantha, and they're like the best developed characters because they actually have development. And then you have the rest of them, they're just there because someone's got to get in that Gundam suit. But personally, I think the weakest character has to be Ogdemora. Oh, it's all about you. What? And I guess the whole thing about how he was always there is something, but don't make him all of a sudden one of the most important characters in the story, because it just doesn't work, because you don't even know the guy. The real world sucks. Again, I said this already, but the real world aspect of the story and movie is just bad. I'm sure that they had plenty of ideas for stuff in the real world, but because the movie is already too long, they probably got rid of it. I would have liked to see more of the real world. Sometimes it's nice to take a break from CGI world for just like, I don't know, a couple minutes. Now we can talk about this. The references are overwhelming. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I'm not saying that all the references are bad. A good like half of the references are like completely fine. But some of the references are not even faithful to the source material. Let me explain. I'm sure some of you have seen the Iron Giant. The Iron Giant himself looks like a giant weapon. He looks like some sort of monster. But is he a monster? No. And that's what the whole movie is about. To prove the audience and the characters in this movie that this giant is not a bad guy. But then you go to Ready Player One. Oh, here's the Iron Giant. Oh, okay. What's he gonna do? He's gonna try and kill people. What? That's not the Iron Giant at all. So this sort of homage to the Iron Giant is not even faithful in the slightest. In fact, it's harmful because the Iron Giant is only there so the audience can go, look, it's the Iron Giant. That's cool. Instead of them going, wait a minute. The Iron Giant doesn't want to hurt people. Why is he trying to hurt people in this movie? That makes no sense. Well then, I kind of went off a little bit. But as much as I could rail this movie, I can't hate it. Yeah, this movie's stupid, but it's kind of fun stupid. Aside from a couple of instances, like, this movie isn't really harmful at all. It's just a fun movie that you can turn your brain off to, whether you're watching it with just yourself or with other friends. And that's this movie's goal. And honestly, I think it succeeds in that. There are better crowd pleaser movies out there like Ready Player One, but it's not bad at all. There are definitely things that it could have done a lot better, but for what it does well, I think it's perfectly fine because of that. The final verdict for Ready Player One is a 6 out of 10. I don't mean to get philosophical, but no matter what time you've experienced, whether it's the 80s or even in the future, you can always rely on one thing. Half-Life 3 still hasn't come out.
You couldn't have beat them in a boot suit, you noob.